Thank you, Brother Damon. Well, on behalf of our coach, Charlie Sullivan, my co-captain, Jerry Mazarowski, and the rest of the 1988 varsity baseball team, who we'll introduce shortly, I want to thank the Hall of Fame Committee for recognizing our accomplishments as a team and for bestowing upon us this great, great honor. I'd also like to congratulate all the other honorees here tonight. It's an amazing feeling. I can't tell you how amazing it is to be standing here in your company. I know I need to keep this brief, but there are two things that I wanted to mention about why our team is here tonight. The first has to do with hard work. And we all know that this is a big part of the DeMATHA tradition and philosophy, that hard work results in success. This was ingrained in us, drilled in us by our teachers, our coaches, and our parents. And for that, we need to say to all of you, thank you. Thank you for pushing us to work our hardest. And I also want to say thank you to my teammates who pushed each other hard in practice, in preseason, in the off-season, all the years that led up to our senior year. We all knew what it meant to wear the DeMATHA uniform, and we knew we had to work hard to earn the right to wear it. As individuals, we were not the biggest, fastest, or strongest athletes on the planet. Some of us are a little bigger now. But when you put us together as a team, we were a true force on the baseball field. And that brings me to the second thing I wanted to mention. Team. We were a group of guys who practiced hard for years leading up to that season. And over those years, we learned what it was to be a team. When we were winning, we had a lot of fun together. You guys know that. That's the easy part. Any team can do that. But when we were having a bad day on the field, we picked each other up. And if you'll permit me one quick stat that proves this, in our 1987 season, after a 2-6 start, which is not a great start, not at DeMatha, we managed to pick ourselves up to finish off our 1987 season going 20-2. When you add this to our senior year, we were a combined 45-3-1 over that time period. We could never have done that without picking each other up and without working as a team. By the way, we used to laugh about how at DeMatha the baseball team always seemed to get the shaft. We never got any respect. And the guys are forcing me to mention the fact that in the programs tonight, we got the shaft again. DeMatha tradition continues. We're listed as having a 21-1-1 record. And I had a math teacher here my freshman year named Grace Smith. You were here tonight and read that 21-1-1 team with a 23-game winning streak. You know what he'd say. He had a lot to say about that. But as a team, we all did our jobs, and we did them well. Chris, Lopez, Jeff, you guys threw hard. You mixed it up, and you threw strikes. A lot of strikes. Without your arms, without your tremendous work ethic, we could not have achieved what we did. And Maz, you brought the best out of our pitchers. When someone tried to steal second, you sent them back to the bench. I love the looks on their faces when they go back to the bench. And I love slapping that tag down. I still remember the feel of the ball hitting my glove, hitting a cleat, and watching them walk back. Outfielders, you chased everything down and you hit your cutoffs. And us infielders, we ate up a lot of ground balls. And Fredo, we turned a lot of double plays. We were a well-oiled machine. I could not be more proud to be standing here tonight alongside my hardworking and talented teammates who made our 1988 season so memorable and so much fun. If someone had told me as a scrawny freshman that 25 years later I would be sharing the company with the greatest athletes that ever walked the halls of this great school, I would not have believed it. But by my senior year, I knew I was part of something special, something that the DeMatha tradition taught us about what happens when you work hard and when you work as a team. So I want to say again, thank you committee, thank you DeMatha faculty, thank you to our coach, Charlie Sullivan, who our senior year coached us by himself, and with the great support of our parents. Thank you to our parents who started the baseball boosters. And I also personally would like to thank my brother, Rich, also known as Stump, a 1987 baseball alum, who forced me to take hundreds of ground balls at the tennis courts when I was too tired to practice, who taught me how to turn a very quick double play, and without whom I never would have made any sports team, let alone be part of this great DeMATHA team. So again, thanks again to my teammates for putting together the greatest baseball season ever, and for setting the bar very high for future DeMATHA baseball teams. Jerry, you have a few words.
Thank you, Mike. First of all, I apologize about my voice, so I'll try to get through this as quickly as I could. I'd like to also thank the committee, congratulate all of our teammates and other inductees on this great accomplishment. As Mike stated, this year's accomplishments were a team effort. Nothing showed this more than our biggest victory of the year over Riverdale Baptist. They were our biggest rival in the area at the time. In front of hundreds of people at the University of Maryland, we were able as a team to pull out a close 1-0 victory. The DeMATHA spirit was in the stands and on the field for the whole game. Thanks to a great effort from everyone on our team and incredible fan support, we were able to be victorious. Our parents and Coach Sullivan worked together to build and start the DeMATHA Baseball Boosters, which still today is a great success for the program. Coach Sullivan was also able to run this team without an assistant. To have led us to the best record in school history is an extraordinary accomplishment, not only for a coach, but for his team. Now, without further ado, I'd like to introduce the members of our team that are here tonight. Wilfredo Garcia, senior infielder. Chris Evers, senior pitcher and infielder. John Burke, senior catcher. Jeff Fisher, senior outfielder. Larry Lopez, senior pitcher and infielder. Danny Sheehan, junior outfielder. Anthony Chapman, junior pitcher, infielder. Jamie Santabanez, junior outfielder. Sean McKee, junior outfielder. Kimbo Barron, junior outfielder. And you already met Mike Frazier, who was our co-captain, senior infielder. Thank you all again.